Hey, what's up, guys? And we're back with a chest focused push workout, one of my favorites. Trying to keep the weights fairly heavy on this cut. As you can see here, we started off with 5x5s on the flat bench. I thought I was going to be able to get 115 kilos for these sets. Unfortunately, that was not to be the case. As you can see from this first set, I think I managed the 5, but it was a full on burner. Second set, we dropped the weight down to 110 kilos. Just to put it in perspective, when I was sort of towards the end of my, I wouldn't say bulk, but before I started my cut, I was happily doing 120 for 5 sets of 5. So we are dropping some considerable weight here, and I think that's just due to the fatigue and the deficit on my calories. However, we dropped it down to 110, and I believe I managed to get the remaining 4 sets for 5 reps. However, this is the fifth and final set, and I may be mistaken. 2, 3. Oh, they're slowing down. Yeah, it looks as though just 4 on this last one. Then we moved on to incline press. I think we had 80 kilos on the bar for this. You can see the weight moving really nicely in this first set. The only thing I would critique here is that my elbows are not probably tucked in far enough on the rep. Probably need to tuck them a little bit more. Benefit of making these videos, you can watch back and make adjustments to your form. Also, my butt is slightly coming off the bench. It didn't feel like it at the time, however, just looking back at this video, it does look as though it's raised off a little bit, so I'm going to have to work on that as well. Yeah, lots of things to work on, it's no good, is it? But we did 3 sets of 8 to 12, I believe, on this, and as you can see on this last set, I actually dropped the weight down just to 70 kilos because I just wasn't being able to get the reps out. Once again, I'm doing a fair bit of cardio, so excess energy levels are a little bit non-existent at the moment. So after we finished the incline, we then moved on to flies, as always. Again, aiming from 10 to 15 reps on flies, really focusing on the squeeze at the top of the rep. You can see there that my brother just popped into the shot. He decided that he wanted to come around and train tonight. However, in my brother's usual form, he came round and the only thing he trained was his gob because he waffled all night. And if I left the volume in for the clips here, you would hear that because he did not shut up. But anyway, I don't see him very often, so I don't mind him waffling on as I'm cranking out the weights. There he is again, the old boy. I think he did about 300 sets of bicep curls. What a boy. But anyway, back to the flies. 3 sets of 10 to 15. I believe I got 12s on these. Really focusing on squeeze at the top of the rep. So some pretty good. Oh, actually, looks as oh no, did do 3 sets. Yeah, 3 sets. So again, they felt pretty good. As you can see, I've upped the weight on the flies. I did it on the last push workout and decided to keep it on this one. So we did I think it's 27.5 kilos. Really, I'm going to need to invest in some bigger dumbbells because I can only really go up to 27.5 on these screw fix ones. Oh, actually, looks like we did 4 sets. My mistake. Yeah, 4 sets. I can't count, even though I'm an accountant. Um, so yeah, so as I was saying, I think I'm going to need to invest in some more dumbbells for the home gym. Unfortunately, for some reason, dumbbells are ridiculously expensive. So I've been reluctant to buy some in the past. So after we hit this final set of flies, we then moved on to some shoulder press. Didn't get a huge amount of footage on here because Chris, the cameraman, was messing around with stupid angles and the footage didn't come out very well. So we only got that 1 set. However, we did do 3 sets of 15 reps on that. We then moved into side lateral raises, another 3 sets of 15, I believe. I think the next set I actually did topless, even though it was about 4 degrees out in the garage. I had to do it topless just to see how things are working. As you can see, I'm still holding a load of fat around the hips. the love handles is always the very last place for my fat to disappear from, so it will take a while before that goes. After we finished off on the lateral raises, we also did a superset, I believe. So lateral raises into a front raise. We then moved on to our triceps. We did some dips this time for the mass builder. I haven't done dips for a little while. They felt pretty good actually. Managed to bang out 15 reps, and I believe we did 3 sets. So triceps not actually looking too bad at the moment. They've been bigger, but I'm not going to dwell on that. They're still looking all right. As you can see, I'm trying to get my biceps effectively parallel to the floor, and doing a pretty good job, to be honest. After the 3 sets of 15 on the dips, we then moved on to the normal straight bar push down and finished 3 sets of 15, I believe, on here. So that concluded the workout. Once again, thank you for joining. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.
It came out of the thundercloud.
You got it, mate. No, not.